she is! Alphen!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Alphen.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mien's. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Alphen.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
You're in a bind? This one's all mine!
Tunnel! Raging Cascade! Lunar Protection! Bread! Water! Here my power!
I'm on it!
Bread!
Rising Phoenix! Take this! Crush!
Wind Astrolabe!
You're mine! You're finished!
Confiscated!
I owe you all! I'm not done!
Big Warlord!
I owe you all!
Lord for the stop sign!
Ignite!
Armor won't save you! Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
It's over! Take this! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Thanks.
Annihilation!
You're
Here
mine!
goes! More where that came from! My astral energy! I'll heal you all!
You're mine! It's over!
Great healing storm!
Here I come! Take this!
All fitted you here now!
Raining
I'll be
flash!
saving
I'm not done!
Right.
Stardust!
Raging Cascade! Downfall! Spread!
Glacial Spear!
It's gone! Devastation! Take this! You're finished! Try harder! Here I come! You're finished!
Lunar Corruption!
You're mine!
That came from!
You picked the wrong fight!
Let the marksman handle this!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Wind astral energy! Lunar Corruption! Dad!
Stay away from my friend!
Raging storm!
Can't get out of this!
I'm sorry.
You're mine!
I'll tear you apart! Raging
Here I come!
Cascade!
You're finished!
Spread! By the power of the wind!
No escape!
Air Mega Ray!
Talon Hurricane! I'll finish you here and now! Right.
Here I go! Lightning Storm! Back into the fray! Tempest Whirl! Let me help! Here we go!
I really owe you one.
Here, air thrust!
Prepare to be seized!
Lightning is down! Thunder Blade!
Brimming with hatred.
Free Blazer! Eagle Fly!
This should do it!
Ready!
No escape! This one, home! You'll pay for that!
I'll bring it back to the wind a bit! Air thrust! Thunder Shield! Raging
You're
Cascade!
mine!
Right!
Here I come!
Radiant Pierce!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm not ignite!
Eagle Fly! Now I'm in the grip! Anything in order is all mine!
Spread! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Here I come!
Blazer! Seal! Radiant Fly! Pierce!
You're finished!
I'm out of ammo!
Devastation!
Lightning Orb! More where that came from!
Here I come! It's over!
Healing Circle! Here goes!
Here I come!
All fitted you here and now!
Stardust!
Not in your dreams! I can only
Devastation!
Light us! This one's mine! Wind! Air!
I'm not done!
Photon Flash! Raging Cascade! Healing Circle! Seal!
I owe you one!
Radiant Pierce!
Stardust! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine! Swallow Blade!
In here! Radiant
They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
This should do it!
I'll heal you all!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah. Take it away!
Ready to go!
Take this!
It's over!
Kim!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
There!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Watch this!
No more playing nice!
Here I come!
The sky is mine!
Take this!
You will suffer! Searing Flame! Let me help! First aid!
I owe you one.
Water, hear my call!
Looks bad.
Wits about you, people!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Take this!
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Over? I owe you one. I owe you one. This should do it! My turn! Here I come!
I never miss!
Swallow blade! Here I come!
Here's a
Your
healing arc!
fist are all mine!
First aid!
Here I come! You're finished!
Now I'm in the groove!
Lightning orb! Lunar blast!
Come now!
This should do it! Here I come!
Cover the caster!
Burn it down!
Sleep now! I'll have a good feeling!
My turn! No further!
Lightning orb!
Orion!
Here's a new leaf of life.
Come now!
Resuscitation! Still got some fight left in me. Mega ray!
Take this!
Chinese supernova! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Here I come!
Stockpile!
It's over! Thanks!
Far enough!
Here goes!
Rebound!
Try harder!
How's this?
This should do it!
Annihilation! Where are you going?
Hurricane!
Astral energy!
Megasonic thrust!
Healing strike!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Photon impact!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! I'm on it! Front! No further!
Eat this! Now you see what I can do!
Ha!
Whirlwind snap!
Megasonic thrust!
Right!
I'll heal you all! Chinese supernova! Healing
Not
circle!
now,
Dance
not
in the
ever!
wind!
I owe you one!
My
Orbit stop!
Leave her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Now I'm in
Here
the
I come! You're finished!
Get this
Shut
down!
up!
Tornado!
Far enough!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit him now!
Dragon Fist was all mine!
Raging cascade!
Ha! Burn it
In
down!
the sky is mine!
Take this! Ha!
Here!
Blow away!
Escape!
Now you see what I can do!
Here!
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you.
But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alphen! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alphen!
Xion!
Alphen!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the... As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Niori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Niori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it. Here! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Here I come! It's over! Blow away! Megasonic thrust! Dragon swarm! Destruction! Here! Raining slash! You're mine! Raining slash! Blow away! Raining slash! Blow away! Destruction! No escape! Raining slash! Blow away! Mega This one's all mine! Here I come! Eat dirt! Mega There! Blow away! Raining slash! Megasonic thrust! Raining slash! Ah!
Alphen?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?